I'm gonna miss all the first sergeant's little first sergeantisms. You know, who is he? Just first sarge, and he always kind of impressed me with all the early mornings and Saturdays and late nights he spent with us. So thank you, First Sergeant.
I remember entering through those doors. I was a little terrified because, I thought Jrotc was a little, mixed around with the military and stuff. So I was just like, okay. But everything went down. It went cool, very smooth. And First Sergeant, this is not goodbye forever. It's only goodbye for now. Every ending has a new beginning.
First Sergeant was like a father figure to me. Like, I really call him my second dad. Like, he really pushed me to be better. Cause like, when I came here my freshman year, like, I didn't have confidence, but like, he really pushed me, and I'm really gonna miss him, like, being gone. And like, I would have to say he's my favorite person. He's like the best teacher, and it's just, he's gonna be dearly missed. Like, he will always have a place in my heart.
When I was a Let One and I first walked in and I saw First Sergeant hyping us all up, I was just like, wow, I want to be like that guy. He's a very good, inspirational person. He knows how to get everyone excited and dedicated to everything they do. He is a true and really good person, and I'm going to miss him when he's gone.
First Sergeant, he was a great inspiration to many people out there, especially to me. He put me out on the spot my Let 1, Let 2 year. Especially my Let 2 year, where he would he made me lead the company most of the times. He showed me great motivation through correct and incorrect ways. He portrayed a great father to his sons every time I saw him. It inspired me.
I remember the first time I met First Sergeant. He was really intimidating. I thought it was gonna be a really hard time, the boot camp style, but he ended up being a cool person to know. I would miss him a lot when he leaves.
What I'll miss most about First Sergeant is his energy and motivation, and what I like about First Sergeant is that he always puts his cadets first and makes sure we're squared away, and he always looks out for us.
When I look back on my Let 1 year, I was proud to be taught by First Sergeant Gray because he opened me up and made me a better person than I am today.
Well, it's Cadet Overton here. I would have to say that my favorite memory of First Sergeant would be all the tailgates we went to. He would always be cooking the food, and me and my friends, we would be running around him playing games, all these other fun activities. And my favorite quality of First Sergeant would be his constant motivation. He always motivated us, he always kept us hyped, he kept us going. He had a great attitude and a great outlook, and that really helped me and a lot of other cadets in my first year.
I remember about First Sergeant is when it was at that last rare competition. It was like right before I had to go up for the push-ups. Like, I was all nervous, and I saw First Sergeant coming down for me to grade. And then during the actual push-up competition, I was around about, I think it was like 53 push-ups, and then I was like not going down all the way, so he was like 60, 60, 60, and I was like, what, 60? He was like saying 60 probably like 8 times, and right there he just told me to stop. In that moment I was like, come on First Sergeant, my arm's getting tired, like let me keep pushing. And he was telling me I'm not going down all the way, and then sometimes I wasn't going all the way up, so he stopped me, and then I kept going. At least I got around about 60, I was around 66, so I missed like 8 push-ups. I could have like 671, but you, First Sergeant, you stopped me. And then from that moment on, you told me I'd do the right, I think it was like the right form of push-ups. Because today I could do better push-ups because of you. First Sergeant, my favorite quality about you is that you're like a dad to me. Like, you're like the only person I actually know that has like motivation, discipline, and leadership. Like, nobody else that I can actually talk to can actually give me good advice about one person, one specific thing, or anything in life. Thank you.
My favorite memory would be one time I said bruh and I had to do push-ups.
I like First Sergeant because of the way he's organized. Like, he knows how to handle business, and yeah.
First Sergeant, I value our relationship because he helped me come out of my shell, and now I can actually talk to people.
First Sergeant, I value our relationship because you stood loyal when others didn't.
First Sergeant, I value our relationship because you helped me realize Jrotc is more than a class. It is like a family, and everyone else is like brothers and sisters.
First Sergeant is a great motivator and teacher, and he has personally taught me to stay calm in stressful situations and think critically as a leader.
I owe some of my greatest debts to First Sergeant because I know that he's taught me the value of empathy and diligence and patience, and honestly, our battalion couldn't have a better mascot than the motivation that First Sergeant has provided us. First Sergeant, Daddy Gray, you know will always be in our hearts, and we're going to miss you so much, and good luck in all of your endeavors at your new school.
I've been with First Sergeant since my freshman year, which was the year that First Sergeant started at Millbrook. And ever since then, me and him have become really close. He's always been there for me and encouraged me through some really hard times, and has always been there to listen to me whenever I just needed to vent. I guess my favorite saying that he always used to say to me was if I was getting a little high on my horse, he'd always be like, "Roger that, high speed," and that just really stuck with me and just helped me build my confidence. And I don't know, I guess I'm just really gonna miss you, First Sergeant. Bye, I love you. First Sergeant, you'll always be in our hearts. We love you and we'll miss you so much. Keep in touch. Bye.